All right, let's see. Another thing my silly wife sent me. Apparently, this girl got fired from her job from posting like a TikTok, and she's like, "You should watch it." This is what happens, bro. My wife makes me watch things on stream now. She likes it. She's like, "I want you to watch these TikToks," and she'll send me a ridiculous amount of like TikToks that are like just goofy dogs or polar bears or something, and I don't really watch it because she sends me 60 a day. But so then she'll be like, now she started this new thing, and it's called, well, this TikTok could be content for you. She sends it to me and tells me that I have to watch it on stream. And of course, I watch it on stream. So let's see what this TikTok's about.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm 24, and in
Hi, I'm Papa Gut. I'm 32.
August, I got fired from my 6-figure tech job because I posted a TikTok video on the internet about how I forgot to put a cup underneath my Keurig, and so my coffee spilled all over my counter. But at the same time, I was actually sitting in a meeting at 4:30 in the morning, and I didn't realize when I uploaded the video to TikTok that in the background of my video, you could actually hear my work meeting going on. And I didn't find that out actually until 24 hours later when I got called into a meeting with HR, and they fired me for gross negligence.
All right, I have a few questions. I guess at this point I'd have to see the video. Because like here, the angle of the, first of all, it sounds like they shouldn't have fired her. This sounds ridiculous. But there's two things that I would imagine that the company would say at this point. One, you're supposed to be working and you made TikToks, which means you're not paying attention. Two, they heard something in the work meeting, and like it could have been some bullshit that could have gotten like our company, like, I don't know, like leaked some kind of information that people don't need to know about. I don't really know. Calling bullshit. I don't know. I've heard stories before where like people, like some bosses are just real dickheads. It's like where they'll fire you over some like dumb shit. They'll fire you over some like stupid shit, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, since then, I got on the internet about a month after that happened, and I told the entire world about how I got fired for a TikTok video. And yes, I did indeed release that video on TikTok, because why the hell not?
Well, do you have that video? Like, can we see if we find that? I wonder if she'll show it. I have to look on my phone because, and I'll play the video in a moment, but I have to look on my phone because, for some reason, TikTok's not working on the computer because, they have to do updates that just make it worse for computer viewing. But
and how I've also started my own company in the equine technology space. Well, yesterday, Insider released a news article about how I got fired, why I got fired, and how I've started a company since then. And well, Yahoo News picked that up, and then they put it on their page, and wow, I didn't even know that Yahoo News still existed, but boy, did I find out yesterday when somebody sent it to me and said, don't read the comments. So of course, then I read the comments, and there's a few hundred comments of people that absolutely hate me. So anyway, today I'm going to be starting a new series called People on the Internet Say.
What was her 6-figure job? This whole account is about her and horses. It's about it's just all about horses. Her name is Broke Ass Horse Girl. I'm curious. I feel like I'm missing some context. Okay, but okay.
And while I'm doing it, I'm going to be drinking this wine from Whitehall Lane Winery out of this coffee cup because, as I said,
is it an advertisement? What are you doing?
I'm 24. Anyway.
Okay.
Shall we?
Why drink? It's just weird. I don't know. It's like the kids are like, I'm 19 now. I can smoke cigarettes. Oh, maybe you have to be 21 now. I don't know. It seemed weird. But okay.
Get into it. I've actually screenshotted the comments and I have them on my laptop set as a background. My first comment came from David, and I really love this one. He said, This girl is basically an idiot. Thank you, David.
David. David, you are my new friend. I'm sorry, but it's mean, but it's a little funny. That's not nice, but it's it's just so mean. Oh my god. I wonder what they did. I wonder why they got fired. I wonder what the specifics are. Personally, this is probably so. Like, here's the thing, bro. From what I've seen so far, it seems like she got a raw deal getting fired. That seems like she had an asshole boss. But then on the other like page, like the harsh reality of the world is like if you get fired for some dumb shit, and I feel like based on the context, like she works in like the tech field, that this could hurt her ability to network in the future. And I feel like her feelings are valid, but sometimes you have to swallow your pride and be like, okay, I have to shut the fuck up and take an L and not out the company because it seemed like she said she outed the company. Or maybe she didn't. I don't know. We're gonna watch. Let's watch it right. Let's read through this right now. Yahoo News. Okay, I gotta sit up. I'm old. Okay. These are just the notes. So Michelle Cerna. Well, hold on. Let me just do this. Okay. She said she was fired after human resources at her job discovered one of her TikTok videos. You know what the funny part about that is? HR was probably watching that video at work. In the since deleted video, a company meeting could be heard in the background, HR said. Serena started her own company immediately after she was fired. It was kind of like, okay, what's next? She said a California tech worker who started her own company said she was fired from her job in telemedicine. Wow, why was that so hard to pronounce? After posting a TikTok video with her meeting in the background. I didn't realize my meeting was in the background, so I got fired. Okay. Is this an ad? It's an ad. Okay, it says it right here. Thank you. Cerna, who posted about her experience in a viral TikTok video, said she was fired from her job as a product lead at Visionable Global, a UK tech company focused on healthcare, after she posted a video on TikTok in which a meeting in the background. Cerna said she posted a since deleted video on TikTok at 5 a.m. on August 1st showing her coffee maker pouring coffee all over the counter after she forgot to place a mug underneath it. Did she actually record her doing it? Because that just kind of sounds like she did it on purpose. But her laptop was in the other room, but in the video, she said viewers could hear her 4:30 a.m. meeting in the background. The next day, Cerna said that she got called into a meeting at 3 p.m. with human resources and her chief product officer. Someone from the company had reported her video. She told Insider that she did not expect to be fired when she was called into the meeting. She said the person who originally hired me, and they had a very, very close relationship and a very personal relationship, Cerna said. So it was not unusual for her to just be like, hey, do you have to say in a chat? So, don't freak out or anything. Human Resources told Cerna that she was immediately being dismissed from the company for making personal social media videos during work. Okay, that's the reason why. Okay, Yahoo News is pretty credible. Not getting consent from her coworkers or the company for recording a confidential conversation and breaching the company's trust as her and an employee. I wonder what they could hear. Cerna said that it really hurt. Cerna said what really hurt her was seeing her former executive angry as she told her the company lost complete trust in her from a mistake. I mean, mistakes cause people to lose complete trust sometimes, unfortunately. My CPO, I loved him. Wow, power dynamics. Am I right, guys? So when he was a little angry with me, I was so hurt because I really loved him. I loved working for him. I felt like I was learning a lot from him. I don't know. I don't know the context. I don't know what was heard. But if you had a really good relationship with this guy and he felt betrayed by what you did, it sounds like maybe what you did was kind of fucked. If you loved this guy and you had a really good working relationship with him and he was pissed off about what you did, maybe there's something we're not hearing here. Maybe there's something we're not getting here. Cerna said she was instructed by HR to delete the video, which she said only had 2,500 views before it was removed. How did they find it? Wow. I cried for maybe 5 minutes, I think. Although I guess it makes sense because sometimes you'll see local TikToks. Okay, I don't know. Oh, healthcare is super big because of HIPAA. Maybe that was them. That could have been it. Or maybe they're talking about how they're fucking their healthcare company that's taking advantage of tons of people. I cried for maybe 5 minutes, I think. But I mean, ultimately, it was just so shocked. I was just so shocked that something so minuscule would lead to firing somebody who just got a raise a couple of weeks prior, Cerna said, adding that her performance at the company was never brought up as an issue. Well, that's kind of weird, though, because, listen, bro, you're making 6 figures, and I don't know, dude. I don't know the context. I feel like there's something that she's not saying. They're not going to respond for shit, which they actually, funny enough, just say right here. Don't be fucking around at work, I guess. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Cerna, who had been in the company for 8 months, said she was not upset for very long, owned up to her mistake, and wanted to move forward. I don't necessarily agree that they thought it was grounds for dismissal. They clearly do, but I'll own it. Well, that doesn't mean you owned it. You have to accept it because it happened, but you don't necessarily agree that they thought. What do you think happened then? Wait, now I'm confused. Coworker snitched, maybe. Maybe that coworker wanted her raised. What does that mean? I don't necessarily agree that they thought it was grounds for dismissal. So what you're saying is that they were lying, but you'll own it? You're not owning it. But okay. I made this mistake and I should have been more careful. Cerna said I was upset, but within a few minutes, even I was kind of okay, what's next? Cerna said she launched her own company after the same day. It's the same day of her dismissal? Wait, what? Why? How are you so ready to launch your own fucking company? Okay. I guess she was really looking to do that. It just feels perfect timing. That's not a really good sentence anyway. And I always knew that I wanted to start this company. Well, okay, it sounds like a passion project. Serna said, this company is something that I've talked about a lot, that even in COVID was something that I previously worked on and tried to do and just wasn't able to accomplish it because I had a full-time position. Hey, good for you for having a job during COVID. I did too. It's crazy. Lots of overtime. Serna said she's keeping a positive attitude after the experience. All I can say is the rejection is redirection, and when shitty things happen to you, maybe it's not getting fired from the job, but shit things happen and things get derailed. Serna said, if you constantly keep a mindset with no matter what, I'm going to keep trudging forward, I don't think that there's any option but success for you. It just might not be linear. Wow. Read the original post from Insider. Would you just fucking copy paste it, you weirdo? Okay. Cool beans. Let's continue the video.
David, not wrong. Next up, Cheryl said her new business is as a webcam girl, which I know she was insulting me, but I'm happy to know that she thinks
she's not bad looking, yeah.
that I'm hot enough to be a webcam girl. Anyway, somebody responded and said she needs to have a wide, capital letters, lens camera, comma.
Oh, come on. Why are people going? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. Like, you can laugh, like, I have funny fat jokes, whatever. But, like, dude, this girl got fired from a job. Being kind of, honestly, it seems like she was being a little careless. And now it's just like, let's dunk on her for being fat. Well, what's her job? Is like, I just feel like, what's the why? Like, what's the reason? Like, I don't understand. You know what's unfortunate? There's two things. CEO of Brittle Horse. Does she fuck horses? Like, what? I don't understand. It sounds like I'm going to look it up. It's software for horse professionals. That's what it is. Literally software for horse professionals. Horses cost a lot. So that's why we're using archaic systems. So why are we using archaic systems? Imagine our equine business. All right. So it's literally, I didn't know there was a market for this. It's literally fucking, it's like taxes for horses or something. I don't know. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, she's not even that big. So it's weird.
That's for sure. Thank you.
Like the joke about like, oh, maybe she's doing webcamming. Like, okay, whatever. It's not that. Like, I mean, it's like a little edgy, but it's like whatever. But then why do you got to bring her weight into it? Because she's not. It's weird.
Action said fat girls should not have TikTok or a social media presence.
What?
Period.
What the fuck?
Thank you.
Bro, Abba, you got to knock it off, brother. Seriously, what the fuck is happening right now? This is crazy. This is unexpected. Like, I think calling her stupid makes sense because she made kind of like a stupid decision. But why are you calling her fucking fat?
Said too dumb to start or run a company.
See, that makes sense because she's a woman. No, I'm just kidding. Like, I don't understand why people are being pieces of shit here, though.
Thank you, Walt. Jolo said, plenty of time to hit the gym now. Damn it, Jolo, I go to CrossFit 6 days a week, but you know what? Maybe
that's the problem. You're doing CrossFit, so
I'll start going twice a day. Thank you so much. Sky Wrangler said, with those saddle...
You know what's interesting about CrossFit? It's the only thing that's gay, even if you're a girl. So, very interesting.
Bags? Yes. Inappropriate. I don't know what that means.
What'd you say?
Yes. Said, with those saddlebags? Yes. Inappropriate.
We're talking about her tits with those saddlebags? What? Well, I'm so confused.
I don't know what that means, but I think he was trying to be mean. Thank you, Sky Wrangler.
I think he was complimenting your titties. I don't know.
Last but not least, 78 Degrees said, note to self, don't hire Michelle Serna for anything.
That one makes sense because she's untrustworthy, guys. Her boss she loved felt betrayed, so.
Wow. Thank you so much, everybody, for your feedback. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Okay. Yeah, that was why, dude. Why the fat jokes? Bro. Women, like especially women, just cannot exist online without being fucking bullied for their weight. It's crazy. She does have nice saddlebags, though. No joke.
I want Papa Gut to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.